Welcome back to All Again, where passion meets music, and we are continuing our countdown of the top 100 classic rock albums of all time as per Classic Rock magazine. And coming in here at number 97 is Dr. Feelgood from Motley Crue. Released in 1989, this was the fifth studio album by the band, produced of course by Bob Rock. So this is where Motley Crue really started to kick into gear, in my opinion. Their 80s albums are okay, they're not very well produced, there's a lot of suspect stuff on there. But in 1989, with this album, Dr. Feelgood, I feel they completely changed things around. This is by far their strongest album from a production standpoint. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So, of course, they're based in Los Angeles, and the album was released through Elektra Records. And it was actually recorded up on Little Mountain Studios in Vancouver, which I've mentioned before on another album review. Of course, Reckless was recorded up there. I believe AC/DC recorded The Razor's Edge up there as well. A very famous studio in Vancouver, and definitely favoured by a lot of the Canadian producers, just like Bob Rock. So the lineup for this one was Vince Neil, of course, on vocals, Nikki Sixx on bass. However, there is a lot of murmurs, shall we say, that Bob Rock actually played most of the bass on this album. I don't know how true that is, but I do know that Nikki Sixx is not a fantastic bass player, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. Of course, we have Tommy Lee on drums and Mike Mars on guitars. So the genre for this one, I suppose you would consider it glam metal, maybe a little bit of heavy metal in there, but it's definitely a radio-friendly record. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's got loads of hits on it. It's very, very well produced by Bob Rock. He was really going for that arena sound, you know, like the Aerosmith of the 80s, Bon Jovi, that sort of a style. He wanted to bring Motley Crue into the mainstream, and he certainly did that with this album, no doubt about it. Favourite tracks for me in the album? Well, the title track, Dr. Feelgood, is fantastic. I think it's brilliant, one of their best. Kickstart My Heart, of course, is another brilliant rock song. And then Don't Go Away, Mad, Just Go Away, that's another brilliant song by the band. And Same Old Situation, actually, is another great one. So there's a lot of good songs in this album, but I think overall there are a lot of skips as well. One, for example, is Rattlesnake Shake. Really don't like that song. And there's more as well. They're just not coming to me at the top of my head at the moment. But from listening through to this album a number of times over the last few days, I have to say I probably would leave it. Like, it is a good classic rock album, and it's got some great songs, as I've mentioned on it, but there are some tracks that you'd skip, and as a result of that, I don't think it's a smooth listen the whole way through. So my ranking for this video, or for this album should I say, is 6 out of 10. I think it's an okay album, but if Bob Rock wasn't involved in this album, I think it would have fallen flat on its face. Definitely his production and his contributions to the album are there for everyone to hear, and I think that's the reason that this album is even considered in the list. I probably would consider this album in my top 100 classic rock albums of all time, but it certainly will be low down, and I think somewhere around the 90s is probably the right place for this album. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Dr. Feelgood by Motley Crue. Do you consider it a good album? Do you think it should be on this list? I would love to hear your feedback. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, if you could subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.